Sexy Freaks, Big Girl Geek here with a brand new recap and review. And tonight I'm here to recap and review The Passage, Season 1, Season Finale. 2 hours. It was non-stop goodness. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Passage fans, it's been a short, quick season in my opinion. We're here at the season finale. What did you guys think? I can't wait to discuss with you in the comments as always. You know, I have my notes and I definitely don't want to miss anything when discussing this finale with you guys. Alright, let's jump right into this recap. I'm just gonna try, because it was 2 hours, get some of the main things going. So I don't want this to be like a 20-minute video. So I'll probably will, you know, be skipping some stuff that you maybe thought was important, and you know, vice versa, how that goes. Okay, so we start off the first hour of the finale with a flashback to Tim Fanning. He before he fully turned, and you guys know flashbacks are my favorite way to tell a story. He's telling Jonas to kill him. Jonas, of course, doesn't do that. The virals are out, and it appears that Amy has survived her turn. You guys, I'm very excited to see that. I love Amy and Brad, father-daughter duo, the best. Amy sees Fanning in Dream World, and he's like, I want you to meet your family, come help us, come rescue us. This really intense scene between the two of them. Lacey, we see Lacey, she gets dropped off. We see Amy, Brad, Lila, and Nicole, they're trapped downstairs with some people, and the virals, get out in the open, and they're trying to get them and everything, and it's an all-out war. Brad and the soldiers that are down there shooting, people are dying, and Carter bites Lila as Amy's watching and screaming no. Brad tells Lila to get to the cure. They all get out into safety, and Brad stays downstairs to fight them. So much, so much going on. There was so much going on. I was so, like, my heart was pounding. That was such a good opener and good scene. Brad is on his way to Nicole. We see the janitor's bit. We see Clark. He helps Nicole get the door open over the walkie-talkie. As soon as she gets the door open, Babcock comes in through the roof. They have a dream world conversation where she's almost talking her out of it, but then Brad shoots Shauna, the guy from the government. He thinks it's time to give up on Brad and Nicole, and they have a fail-safe where a bomb is to go off called the Elizabeth Protocol. Carter comes to Amy in a dream, tells her she's the only one that can stop them. So while they're fighting, Amy presses the button, but the virals escape, and so do Brad. He finds a way to get out of the basement while Nicole stays back to give him cover, and he gets out through the vents to Clark. And before it blows up, Clark tells Nicole that she loves him and all that, and it blows up, and Nicole dies. That was sad. I mean, we knew we were gonna have some casualties. It's the season finale. Somebody wasn't gonna make it. Lila gets the cure. The virals are out. They're on the lawn. They make a run for it. The regular people make a run for it. They have the lights, the UV lights, and they're shooting and they're firing at everyone. Fanning grabs Amy and chokes him, but she uses her power, takes him to Dream World, and in the dream, she cuts herself and gives Fanning some of her blood. Fanning runs away. We don't know what that's about yet. Lacey shows up just in the nick of time with a car. Brad, Lila, and Amy get in it. Yes, Lila did get the cure, by the way, so she's fine. Shauna finds Clark as he gets knocked out and gets hit into a tree by another viral, and he's bleeding to death and he can't move. And she's like, come with me. There's a way out. And that's the end of the first episode. so much. The first hour, I'll do a quick review for the first hour. I loved it. It was full of action, full of suspense, full of drama. We lost some people, or it looked like we lost some people, and I was loving it. I was on the edge of my seat. I was screaming when these people were getting bit. I was nervous when they were going out and fighting these people. It was just a hot mess, but in a good way. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments, as always. So the second episode, we see 30 days later. Oh, before we see that, Lacey stops Jonas from killing himself, and they become a team. So it's 30 days later. Lila, Brad, and Amy are like living in Oregon. They're like living off the land. Amy doesn't have an appetite. They're fishing, they're camping, they're doing everything. We hear on the radio though, as Brad and Lila go into town, 4 cities have fallen. The last one is Houston due to the virals. They're getting some gas when it's daylight, and a viral throws a dead woman off the roof and lands on the car, and they're in the daylight and don't know what's going on. We see Clark. He's at a post. He takes a bad guy that's in there for rape, and he's feeding it to Shauna, so he's providing her with food. We see Jonas and Lacey at a different outpost trying to work on the cure. I mean, so much is going on. So much is going on. I can't even handle it. What do you guys think of the episode so far? Let me know in the comments. All right, so then we see Lila and Brad getting it in. She tells him she's leaving to find the CDC because she thinks her blood could be the cure, because the CDC, they're not coming. Jonas tries to work on a cure. He gets a dream visit from Fanning. Brad is trying to teach Amy how to fight and defend herself with bows and arrows. And then we cut to Brad braiding Amy's hair, and it was a very cute scene where she tells him her future. It was a future vision where she was saving Fanning in her dream and giving him the blood. She stands up, says, "How do I look?" And her braids was crooked as hell. Poor Brad don't know how to do that child's hair. But it was an attempt. There was an attempt. But it was crooked, okay? Clark and Shauna are blood linked. Clark will live forever, but he has no sun allergy. He gets to eat regular food. And the deal is, like, he just brings her food, but she's tired of that and she's gonna feed herself. Fanning is outside Amy's room. He can get to her at any time because they have a blood dream where he turns Bob. We learn that the CDC is gone in America. Clark goes to shoot Shauna but doesn't. They end up making out. The neighbors come to ask Brad if they've seen Bob. Bob's outside turning. Brad goes to handle it, but he gets bit. And the 2 neighbors are like, all right, that's it. We're going to take him out. And when they try to take him out, Amy fucking turns. Excuse my language. She turns and kills them and then shoots Brad up with a shot of blood. And she runs away, and then we see that the other countries have decided to nuke the United States. Oh my God, she leaves him a letter. It's 97 years later in the Palm Desert. Her hair is longer, she's still a kid, and she's using a bow and arrow to take out virals. She's saying to Brad that she's looking for him. She feels that he's still alive. There's a camp of humans that survived, and she's gonna look for him there. So that is the recap of the season finale, excuse me. And oh my God, my review of the episode. I loved this season finale. Edge of my seat. I hope it gets renewed for season 2. We have not gotten any word on that yet. What can they do? Are we going to stay 97 years in the future? That means all of these characters will be gone. Are we just going to get 97 years in the future with flashbacks to certain people to see what happened to them in that 97 years? Amy's a badass. I'm pretty much watching The Walking Dead right now. I don't know what is going on with that. I have nothing bad to say about this entire season. I'll just review the entire season. It was great. I mean, if you check out my other reviews, there was maybe one episode I didn't like. All the episodes are great. So I'm really not going to do a whole season recap, season review in a separate video, because A+, love the show. Gonna try and read the books. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. As always, I can't wait to discuss with you. And if you are a Passage fan, and the season's over, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop and the geeking out has to stop. Please check out some of my other videos you may be interested in. And if you have not yet, please do me that solid and subscribe. All right, I'm out of here. Until next time, guys. Big girl geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.